A few weeks ago, I made a video about the time in 1980 that Otis Anderson accidentally scored a touchdown against the Eagles. He didn't know what the play was, didn't even realize at first that the ball was in his arms, and then made some magic happen afterwards. If you want to watch that video, click the box in the upper right corner. But there have been a few other instances of players scoring by mistake, and in 1970, between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears, the Lions won the game with the fourth quarter touchdown that was never supposed to happen, and this is the story behind that. First, we need some context going into this game. It's October 25th, 1970, and the Detroit Lions are taking on the Chicago Bears in an NFC Central rivalry. It's a big game for both teams, as we are near the halfway point of this 14-game season. For Detroit, they're tied for the division lead at 4-1 with the Minnesota Vikings, so a win here would put them atop the division for the day, since the Vikings were playing on Monday Night Football against the Rams the night after. As for Chicago, with a 2-3 record, if they drop to 2-4, they've got a lot of ground to make up, and might not have any room for error the rest of the way if they want to make it to the postseason or win the division. Detroit won the home meeting 28-14, and now as they travel to Wrigley Field for this one, they're looking to sweep the Bears for the third straight season. But this game turned out to be a fairly sloppy affair. There were 13 penalties, 5 turnovers, and 6 fumbles between the two teams. And after 3 quarters, the Lions were down 7-6, with the lone touchdown of the game being scored by the Bears on a 53-yard reception by Dick Gordon. Detroit's offense had scored 41 points the week before against Cleveland, and had scored at least 28 points in 4 of their first 5 games. In fact, they had the best offense in the NFL through 5 games. But in this one, they were struggling to move the ball. That was until the fourth quarter, when they finally found their way into the end zone. They needed a spark, and they got one when Bill Munson found Earl McCullough on a 17-yard pass to give the Lions a 13-7 lead. This turned out to be McCullough's first touchdown of the season. After the teams exchanged field goals later in the quarter, Detroit found themselves on top 16-10 and improved to 5-1 atop the NFC Central. The only problem with that touchdown? It caught everyone by surprise, including the man who caught it, Earl McCullough. He was not supposed to catch this football. The man who was supposed to catch the ball was 2-time Pro Bowl running back Mel Farr, and that's exactly who Munson was throwing to. But when Farr saw McCullough in the area, even though he was not supposed to be in the area, he decided to let McCullough take it and not interfere on the play. But here's the funny part. McCullough had no idea whatsoever that Farr was letting him take it. In fact, McCullough didn't even see the play from the start. He just happened to be in the area and tracked the ball once he saw that Farr wasn't going for it. It was a giant mistake and miscommunication that was not supposed to happen, but it resulted in the go-ahead touchdown and the eventual win. Sometimes, the best plays in football are meticulously crafted and rehearsed on the practice field. And then sometimes, the best plays are by complete accident. In a sloppy affair where there were tons of miscues, it only seems fitting that the game was won on a touchdown play that was not supposed to happen. Be sure to like this video, ring the notification bell, and subscribe down below if you haven't already, as it helps the channel out a lot. And be sure to check out Twitch every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern for your chance to play NFL trivia and win cash prizes. Link in the description below. If you want to see videos like this condensed down to 60 seconds, then follow me on TikTok at JaguarGator9 and subscribe to 60-Second NFL History on YouTube. Also, special thanks to all of our Patreon supporters for helping with the channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. See how you can become a patron and request future video topics in the description below.